how would you even begin to describe something truly infinite? Not with numbers, but with, a vision, with poetry. Well, today, we're diving into one of the most incredible attempts to do just that, a cosmic vision from the Avatamsaka Sutra. It's truly one of the most magnificent texts in all of Eastern literature.
So our story kicks off not in some quiet little monastery, but at a massive cosmic assembly. I want you to picture countless bodhisattvas. These are beings who've reached enlightenment but choose to stick around to help everyone else, and they've gathered from every conceivable corner of existence. They've pretty much mastered wisdom and compassion, but they still have this one huge, burning question.
And this is it. This is the question. It's not just, hey, who was the historical Buddha? It's, what is a Buddha? What is that fundamental reality, that state of being that they represent? It's a question about the very fabric of the cosmos, and this entire unimaginable assembly is just waiting for an answer.
Now, how in the world do you even answer a question like that? The Buddha's response? Well, it goes way beyond any words we could write down or any concept we could think up. This is an answer that has to be shown, not told. You can just feel the anticipation, right? This immense, silent crowd of enlightened beings, all focused. And the Buddhist response isn't a sermon. It's not a lecture. It's a silent, brilliant, overwhelming explosion of pure light, a direct transmission of the truth. The sutra really tries to give us a sense of scale here, and honestly, it's just mind-bending. The number of light rays isn't a million or a billion or even a trillion. The text says it's like trying to count every single atom in countless universes. So right away, we know the answer has to do with something of literally infinite scope. And listen, these weren't just simple beams of light, no way. Each ray had its own quality, its own job to do. Some shimmered like clouds made of jewels. Others were like sound, broadcasting the names of every Buddha that ever was. It was a multisensory, living, breathing answer that just filled all of reality. Okay, so this incredible display of light, it wasn't just for the audience that was already there. Think of it like a cosmic summons, a call that echoed through every single dimension, inviting absolutely everyone to come and witness this revelation. And boy, did they answer that call. From every direction you can imagine in the multiverse, these great beings came pouring in. And again, the sutra hits us with that atoms in a universe metaphor, just to drive home the point that this gathering is way beyond anything we can comprehend with numbers. The entire cosmos is literally converging on this one spot. As they show up, they bring offerings, but we're not talking about your everyday gifts. From the east, just picture clouds made of lotus flowers, and every single flower is encrusted with jewels, and the air itself is filled with music that seems to be coming from the sky itself.
Then from the south, you get a totally different kind of offering, clouds of burning money gems. These are wish-fulfilling jewels, and they aren't silent. They're actually speaking, each jewel praising the Buddha's infinite wisdom. It's this incredible vision where even rocks and jewels seem to wake up and sing.
Then you look to the west, and things get even grander. They're not just bringing flowers or gems, they are offering entire celestial palaces as gifts. I mean, imagine clouds made of impossibly beautiful architecture, with each one radiating these heavenly scents. And this just keeps happening, from the north, from the southeast, from above, from below, from all 10 directions. The sky becomes completely filled with these impossible, beautiful offerings. It's like a visual symphony, and it's all showing just how rich and limitless this reality really is. The whole spectacle is just overwhelming, but it's more than just a beautiful display. This is where the assembled bodhisattvas, having seen all this, start to explain the profound truth that it all reveals. Their verses are really the key to understanding this whole vision. They take this experience of light and cosmic gifts, and they translate it into principles that we can actually start to wrap our heads around, explaining the very nature of what a Buddha's reality is. So here's the first big paradox. The Buddha isn't a person in just one place. That reality is everywhere. It fills the entire cosmos, and it's present to every single living being. And yet, at the very same time, it's fully present right here, in this one spot. It's both universal and immediate. Okay, now this is where my mind really gets blown. The sutra is basically describing a kind of holographic universe. The entirety of reality, all the Buddhas, all the worlds, it isn't just out there.
It's contained within every single particle of existence. The biggest thing you can imagine is perfectly reflected in the smallest. And this kind of ties it all together. This ultimate reality is a single, unified whole. It doesn't have one shape or one form. But out of pure compassion, it can manifest in countless different ways, appearing in whatever form is needed to help guide beings toward understanding. So, what do we take away from this absolutely wild cosmic light show and these incredibly deep verses? Let's try to distill the core message of this vision. The answer to that original question, what is a Buddha, turns out to be this. It's not a person, it's not a god, it's not a place you go to. It is the boundless, interconnected nature of reality itself. A reality that isn't far away, but is woven into the very fabric of every atom, every thought, and every single moment. And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. The sutra presents a universe where the infinite is nested inside the infinitesimal. If that's true, if a single atom really does contain everything, then what boundless potential, what unseen worlds might be waiting to be discovered right here, right now, within our own awareness?